it was something me and Fresh was already trying to do, and D Rich is like, our mutual guy. And it was just one of the things that really just had to happen, as far as keeping the song, putting it out, because, Bankroll, he was Atlanta's little brother. He was everybody's little brother.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So, it was more important to keep his legacy alive, you feel what I'm saying? And keep that sound going. D Rich and Bankroll were the closest thing to me and Shawty Red I ever seen. D Rich was Shawty Red's, I wouldn't call him an understudy, but he came up under a lot of the tutelage of Shawty Red. That's how I met him at Shawty Red's house. We just always had a great relationship. So when I saw what him and Bankroll was doing, maybe like a week before he passed, I was like, yo, we need to just go and sit down so I can help mentor y'all how to take this shit to the next level. It's sad to say, a week after that he passed. Me and D Rich are always talking about keeping his legacy alive, just representing for the city. So when you see the video, just know that that's his hood, that's his family, that's his nephew in the video, that's his son,
PJ,
that's his mother, his grandmother. Those are his friends, those are his artists. And I just wanted to go over there and give them a real blessing. Like, we love him, and we love what he did for his culture. And I'm quite sure if he was here now, he'll be proud. And it's crazy because we were shooting the video, the whole day it was sunny. As soon as I pulled up over there, it started raining. And everybody's like, oh, we can't do it. I was like, are you crazy? We're gonna do this right now. But in my mind, I promise you, I told D Rich, I said, yo, man, I feel like with tears of joy. You know what I'm saying? Because these are all his people. This is a celebration for him. So if it continues to rain, we're gonna still shoot in the rain. We shot in the rain. And when we was done shooting, it stopped raining. Crazy shit ever. It's crazy you said that because I remember him and D Rich being in the studio with me, and I was like, yo, man, that Hot Boy shit was genius. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, y'all need to do a part 2. He went back and forth with this Bankroll. Nah, big homie, I can't. I don't want to move. I don't want people to think I'm trying to be. I said, man, but you a hot boy. You Atlanta hot boy, but you a hot boy. And he was just like, you think? I was like, yo, man, do part 2, trust me. Same conversation. I was like, man, you need to go put Wayne, Juvenile on him. He's like, they would never do that. I said, man, listen, man, you want me to call Wayne tomorrow? I'll call Wayne tomorrow. He's gonna get on the song. So I don't know what happened between that conversation when I heard the song, some kind of way they got in contact with Wayne. Arnold was on the song. When I seen him, I was like, see, I told you. You know what I'm saying? I got that call earlier about Shawty Lo. It's crazy because, before I even knew Shawty Lo rap, me and Shawty Lo did a couple things in the street together. And that's how I met him through one of our big homies named Danny Boy from this side of town. I mean, look, man, we do this and we live life every day, and it's just like, it makes me want to go harder and do more for my kids and do more for my family and enjoy my time because, and it makes me feel like I don't have no problem. I'm grown, but, where we come from, you don't tell people you love them because you got to keep it. But I don't have no problem telling my homies that now. Like, I'm hollering at you, nigga, love you, nigga, be safe. Because, like, you just never know. Like, you never know. I had seen Fresh, a week before he passed. We was in together at Charlotte at some club, and Shawty Lo the same. I was on Bankhead, and we was in the club, and had a couple words or whatever. But what I do love and respect, I was in the spot the other night, and they played a Shawty Lo song, and I just seen people rejoicing. I'm just like, for whatever it's worth, it was worth it for them to put in all the work they put in, even though it was before their time, because they live on forever through their music. And I think that's the great part about being somebody. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just being just a nigga. You know what I mean? It's like, my music's gonna speak for me when I'm not here. And I hope they celebrate it the same way. You feel what I'm saying? But to see that, I'm just like, you know what I mean? Because, he could have been out of here and it wasn't nothing to celebrate.